Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that if you're returning. How you doing? Grab your coffee, maybe some chocolate, a snack. Oreos are preferable. And if you haven't signed up for our newsletter yet, what are you waiting on, huh? All the information you need is in the description box below. Email me, I'll get you set up. All right. May's newsletter is almost done. It's a good one. So, now let's get into it. All right. So, I have some pictures to share with you that were sent in by you guys, the subscribers, and then we got a lot of dirt to talk about, okay? So, this picture was sent in, and she said, I have no idea if this was corporate or local, but I thought it was interesting. And it's a sign in front of at the McDonald's drive-thru, and this is what the sign says, and I'll put the picture up so you guys can see it. It says the audio and video of your drive-thru experience will be recorded for technology and service improvement purposes. Only proceed to the drive-thru if you consent to this recording. I don't consent to shite. It's a good thing I don't like fast food either. Okay, so if you have ordered cases of chicken from Walmart, okay, because this subscriber has, she said, I was just on the site and the price has just about doubled. It's getting super crazy. So while she was on the Walmart site, it literally doubled while she was on the site. $35.30. While she was on the site, it doubled. Insane. Now listen to this. $15 for 60 eggs. She said, I remember when 60 eggs was $6. Yeah, you know the big cases that you can get at Walmart? Because I buy those, right? Because the kids, they love to eat eggs. And plus, I've been dehydrating a lot of eggs too. She said also, the case of chicken. So this is another one, another subscriber that is buying the canned chicken by the case. $35. So this is another one that is noticing the inflation in prices of canned chicken at Walmart's. She said, I literally just purchased this on April 28th for $20. Today, $35. So this subscriber, she said she has some new preps. So these are ideas that you guys can look into as well. She said, I wanted to share my thinking on a couple of extra preps. A 12-volt small frying pan that will work with a small solar jackery. I'm trying to have several ways to do some cooking. I have also purchased cans of tire sealant and inflator for our vehicles. Next purchase is a tire repair kit and plugs. So yeah, these are very good purchases, very good ideas to run by everyone in our community, so I thank you. And this is what she got. So this email comes in from a subscriber who lives in Australia. She said, we went to the local butcher to get meat. Well, two different ones actually, she said. I don't have photos. But 4 lamb chops were $26 for 4 lamb chops. A roast, $48. They had a large one for $98. And my friend wanted a big bone for her dog. The guy said $20 for it. I started laughing because I really thought he was teasing us. But it was actually $20. I'm still a little taken aback by that. I paid $7 for a carton of eggs and Mom wanted serviettes. I don't know what that is, babe. Serviettes. Serviettes. They were $4.10 for a pack of 75. I'm finding things a lot tougher than I anticipated, I must admit. I started to wonder if I really wanted to keep going with this. I've been stocking up maybe 2 years worth, but I still feel like I'm not going to have enough. Honey, listen to me when I tell you, okay? We all, at some point in our prepping journey, have had this feeling, okay? I have this feeling. There's many, many people in our community that have this feeling. Do I have enough? No. Do I have enough? Maybe. Buy one more, buy one more, buy one more, buy one more. Okay. You're feeling the inflation prices. So are we. You go to the butcher, $26 for lamb chops, $48 for a roast. You want a big one, $98. Hey, listen, yeah, we're seeing those prices here too, okay? Just back last year, around Thanksgiving, a turkey, $106. Yeah. All right? You're not the only one feeling it, all right? I believe me. We're all seeing it. We're all feeling it. And we're all getting overwhelmed. And we all just want to say, that's it. I can't do it. I don't have the money. I hear you. I feel you. And as for buying a bone for the dog, yeah, I got 3 dogs. I got 8 cats. They're all rescues. Believe me, I know what it's like. You know, when it's snack time or feeding time. I have automatic feeders for all my guys, but believe me, it's going to get a lot worse. And I'm not saying that to be a fearmonger. I'm saying that because it's the truth. And I want all of you guys to be as prepared as you possibly can be. Even if you say, okay, you have 2 years worth. Hey, listen, that's amazing. Okay? That's absolutely amazing. And I don't want you to feel like you are a failure, because you're not. You're not. You are in a place where a lot of other people are not. All right? And I want you to be able to sit back and relax and say, when shit really hits the fan, guess what? With some rationing, and, you know, we don't really have to have all this for dinner every night. We can start cutting back. We can actually stretch that to 3 years, right? So you're in a really, really good place right now. A lot of us are. You really are. So I don't want you to give up. Not now, not ever. And I want you to keep reaching out to me. I'm here. I'm always here. I will always be here for you. Okay? Even if my channel is ever taken down, which, God forbid that ever happens, my email will always be here. I will still keep pushing out that newsletter. That's one of the reasons why I started that newsletter. Because God forbid that my channel ever gets taken down. You guys will still hear from me through that newsletter. And the truth will still keep getting put out every single month. All right? I don't want you to worry. All right? So, now this. A subscriber, she has some water storage ideas. She said, while I was driving the other day, I was thinking about water storage. It's a gap of ours. Then it hit me. For those who have a garage with a finished ceiling, place a water storage tank up in a space. Be sure you place it on studs. It's a good idea. In the garage, place a smaller catchment to catch runoff from the roof. Pump the water from the smaller catchment to the upper storage tank. The water pressure due to height from the upper tank when it's needed will flow very easily to water your garden or whatever you need it for. The same type of thing can be put up above a bathroom and piped down for showers with a valve over the shower head to turn it on and off. The heat in the attic will warm the water enough to be used for cleaning up with. Filling a shower tank in the attic will be a little more difficult, but you can access the garage holding tank and pump it to the attic shower tank. It could be done without bucketing. Those are great ideas. Thank you. Brilliant ideas, really. So, look at this. This was sent in, and she lives in the UK, this subscriber, and she said, this is the top story in the UK at nearly lunchtime. And when I saw this, I said, oh boy. So, Putin over there, propagandists simulate nuking Europe with missiles hitting in 200 seconds and no survivors, and angry TV outbursts at UK as ex-NATO chief warns the big R could declare all-out war in days. Well, that's a little scary. What a way to be sitting down and eating your lunch at work and that pops up. What the heck? So this was sent to me, and the subscriber said, this may or may not be of interest to someone buying number 10 cans of freeze-dried food, but if you have ever wondered how to read or interpret the expiration date stamped on the can, here's a little tutorial offered by Lehman's, and that's Lehmans. Lehman's sells canning supplies and emergency foods, prepper items, gardening supplies, etc. online and in their store. I never knew how important or how to interpret these number sequences, and this is important to know. I hope this interests someone. So I'll read it to you, okay, and then I'll put the picture up for you as well. When will your freeze-dry food expire? The manufacturer guarantees the minimum shelf life of 25 years from when the food was made. To find the production date, look at the label on the can. The production date code on the can could be something like this: 1288B as in boy 646. The 1288 is the actual date code in Julian format. Julian, as in like a person's name, Julian, or Julian fries. The 288 day of 2021, which is October 15th, 2021. For example, 0201 would mean the 201st day of 2020. 9012 would mean the 12th day of 2019. 8067 would mean the 67th day of 2018, etc. 25 years from this date gives you the minimum of how long it will last. It's very interesting. This is what I just read. Now, speaking more on like canning and stuff like that, stocking up on quality canning jar lids, okay, engineered to be the highest quality lids available. Regular mouth canning lids have a specially formulated adhesive that is thicker and wider to seal on virtually all jars. Always follow USDA recommendations when canning. locally made near us in Ohio. Okay, so lids fit regular mouth canning jars, extra thick, BPA-free, rust-proof coating, 2 3/4 OD, USA made, and they're called Superb. Okay, a pack of 60 is $19.99 at Lehman's. A bulk pack of 360 is $84.99. Great prices. All right, now I want to talk about something that we've all been dealing with, okay? You get the phone calls or maybe something in the mail. I know I've been dealing with it too. The phone calls about, I want to buy your house. We'll offer you top dollar, blah, blah, blah. I saw your house on Zillow, right? Or you get something in the mail. We'll offer you X amount of money for your house, as is, blah, 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 right? How many calls do you get of those a day? I get 3, 4 of them a day, but not on Sunday for some reason. Yeah, strange, right? So a subscriber who's a real estate agent, or sorry, she's a broker. She sent me something that explains what's going on, okay? And it says, in today's competitive housing market, all cash offers win bidding wars, okay? And real estate platform, it's called Zero Down, shares research on how the trend impacts buyers and sellers. 1 in 4 home offers are now cash. And that's what we're seeing, whether it's by phone call or we get something in the mail. They're offering us cash. Cash, cash, cash. We'll offer you more money than what it's worth on Zillow and blah, 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 blah. No! Stop calling me. How many times, right? And here's what this means for the average home buyer, okay? Now, real estate in the last few years has produced one of the hottest markets in the last quarter century. With a limited number of houses for sale, competition is fierce and bidding wars are just nuts. To compete, any home buyers that offered all cash offers, they win over sellers. Like, I mean, who wouldn't, right? You go to any open house, okay, and you say, cash in hand, boom, done, right? You're not going to want to wait for a bank to say, yeah, they're approved, they're not approved, and hasn't got to wait for this and that and that other. Oh my God. No, someone's got cash in hand and they're actually offering you $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 more than what you're asking. You're going to take that. You're going to take it. You're not dumb, right? All right. They comprised 25% of all market offers in February of this year. Now, real estate platform Zero Down, they've researched the popularity of cash offers in the current housing market and their appeal to home buyers and sellers, as well as how the rise of cash offers affected competition in the market. Now, like around here in the Tampa Bay area, literally, all right, a house goes on the market, boom, literally within 24 to 48 hours, it is gone, it is sold, it is done. Okay, seriously, it's crazy house market around here. So what do all these cash offers mean for your traditional home buyer who've pushed hard just to come up with a 20% deposit? Likely a financed offer will need to be at least 1% higher than all the cash offers to win in a bidding war. So are white picket fence dreams only that, just a fantasy? For a lot of people, yeah, it is. And whether a buyer or a seller in today's market, here, you know, there's some things that you should know about, okay? Because I know a lot of you're on the fence. You're like, oh, should I, shouldn't I, should I? Because I've gotten the emails. You guys have asked me over and over again, should I, shouldn't I? Is it the right time? Oh, you know, I don't want to say yes or no because I don't know your financial situation and I don't want to put you in a situation where it could hurt you possibly. And I don't want to be the reason for your failing. Yeah, I would never do that. So, cash offers aren't actually all cash. When purchasing a house, there are various financing options to consider for covering the costs, including but not limited to conventional loans and FHAs and stuff like that. All right. Some buyers opt in for an all-cash offer. Despite how it looks and how it sounds, actual cash isn't what's exchanged here. Sometimes it is, but not all the time. Instead, what an all-cash offer means is the buyer doesn't need to borrow money from a lender or take out a mortgage in order to purchase the house. There's a lot of reasons this is attractive to a buyer, including expediting the sale by saving time and money on paperwork and processing and lender approvals and blah, 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 right? And I know a lot of this because my father was once in real estate. Once he retired from being the chief of the fire department, he went into real estate, okay? So housing demand is still outpacing housing supply. All right, like I said, here, a house goes up on the market, 24 to 48 hours, boom, done, sold. It's crazy around here. Now, as buyers and sellers consider entering the real estate market, many share the same question. Is the market finally flattening out? It's supposed to be starting next year. It's supposed to be. Now, 25% of home offers in February 2022 were cash offers. All right. And the appeal of cash offers in 2022, why might a seller prefer a cash offer over a financed one? The speed. And that's being honest. You don't have to worry. You don't have to wait. Right? And cash offers, they offer like verified proof of funds. Boom. Done. Right? So, because with a lot of people, they don't want to wait. They don't want to wait for closings and this and that and the other. So now on to this. This is going to piss everybody off. And it's going to hurt every single everyone's wallet. But it is what it is. So potato, the administration authorizes an E15 gasoline in an effort to increase the U.S. fuel supply and reduce gas prices. That's not what's going to happen here, and everybody knows it. They issued an emergency fuel waiver allowing E15 gas, okay, fuel that uses 15% ethanol blend. And it's to be sold in the United States this summer if in an effort to expand Americans' access to affordable fuel supply amid the surge in gas prices across the nation. Who's going to use this? Now, the president announced this earlier this month that his administration intended to issue the waiver in an effort to take action to protect Americans from supply crises. By reducing reliance on fossil fuels, building U.S. energy independence, and accelerating the transition to clean energy. Now, the president is committed to doing everything he can to address the pain Americans are feeling at the pump as a result of Putin's price hikes and his unjustified war impact on the global fuel supply. Yeah. And that's what Psaki said. Yeah. calling this waiver a critical step to address the fuel supply crisis. At current prices, E15 can save a family 10 cents a gallon of gas on average, and many stores sell this E15 at even a greater discount. And today's waiver will allow families to pay that lower price for months to come, Pisaki said. Oh. Yeah. So current rules in roughly 2/3 of the U.S. mandate that this E15 cannot be sold from terminals beginning May 1st. And at retail stations beginning on June 1st. And the Environmental Protection Agency will extend this waiver that applies to E10 gasoline to E15, which will enable E15 sales throughout the summer driving season in those areas if necessary. Now, E15 can already be sold year-round in parts of the country that have reformulated gasoline program. E15 is currently offered at 2,300 gas stations in the country, where administration officials say it can serve as an important and more affordable source of fuel. EPA's emergency fuel waiver, it will go into effect in May, when terminal operators could otherwise no longer be able to sell E15 on the affected regions of the country, and will last for the statutory maximum of 20 days. Now, what I find funny about this whole thing is that it went into effect May 1st, but fully effect on June 1st, which is when? Yeah, the beginning of hurricane season. So Tata and his administration are committed to protecting American consumers from the impacts of this unprovoked attack, of the invasion. Yeah. Are you? No, you're not. So guys, watch what happens when you put this in your car. Because I have a really bad feeling that you're going to be having your car in the mechanic shop a hell of a lot more often. Because it's just not going to run right. All right, I'm out of here. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fear less.